Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Either way, I thank you for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. Thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell so you're notified every single time I drop any type of content on this channel. Want to make sure that I get you guys a free pick win. We weren't able to get you one yesterday. We got hooked as we had Houston laying the 4.5 there on the road. They ended up winning by 4 in overtime. Big collapse there in the second half as there was a big push from Texas to not lose their third home game of the season. I think they were outscored. They were up by 8 points at halftime and just kind of fumbled their way, let Texas back into the game. So want to make sure we have a winning day here today. That was my only selection yesterday. We want to make sure we have a larger card here today in the NBA and college basketball as well. And we want to make sure we get you a free pick win, okay? So let's get into it without further ado. There's a lot of good matchups here today. I'm going to give you one of them. It's going to come on at 7 o'clock here today. We see Texas Tech going up against TCU. And how about Texas Tech running the roost here in the Big 12? Very, very tough conference. Almost every, I think all but like 3 or 4 teams maybe have been ranked at some point in the top 25. Just a very, very tough, I believe the toughest conference in college basketball this season. And Texas Tech is running the conference right now. 16-3 overall, 5-1 on the season now. They come into this one traveling on the road, going to TCU as underdogs. We see this line opened up here at 4.5, moving towards 5 now. Over-unders at 150, moving down to 148.5. So some good steam coming in on the under here in this matchup. And Texas Tech is a team that has first-year head coach, well, their new head coach, Grant McCaslin, comes over from North Texas, and they're typically a very good defensive team. And this year they really have not been as good defensively as they are typically in the past. Losing Cambridge, I believe, has affected that. They're really not that big inside. Struggle on the defensive boards quite a bit, which may be a problem here going up against this TCU team, who is extremely physical and is coming off a very big win against Baylor, triple overtime win, 105-102. We know how Mr. Jamie Dixon likes to construct his teams with a lot of veteran guys, a lot of veteran guards, and teams that like to play physical and fast. And that's exactly what they do. One of the better defensive teams in the country, only allowing 30% from three-point here this season. And they're going to have to face a Texas Tech team who loves to shoot the three. So for me, it's can they maintain that? Is this something that Texas Tech can sustain? I do not think it's something that they can sustain. Honestly, through this time, if there was some props, I haven't looked at it, but if you're looking at the Big 12 props, take a look at some of these other teams to try to win the conference. Texas Tech is front running it right now, but they've yet to really face the gauntlet. They still have yet to face Kansas. They have yet to face UCF. They've yet to face Iowa State. They're going to go up against TCU still tonight and another time. So the bulk of their schedule, Baylor, they haven't faced. Texas, they haven't faced. The bulk of their schedule is still yet to come. So I do not expect them to win the conference. They're making a lot of threes. They're taking a lot of threes. That's how they get the bulk of their points there. And mainly it's two big guys from three-point land. We're seeing McMillan and we're seeing Walton. McMillan is shooting 43%, almost 44% from three, and Walton is shooting 51% from three-point range. I'm expecting some regression here, facing the physical, tough defense of TCU, where they have to travel on the road, and this is going to be the best, I believe, defense that they've faced in quite some time. They are coming off a good win against an Oklahoma team who I believe is kind of streaky offensively, kind of choppy. They had a tough win. I believe Kansas State's probably their best win, but when they've had to level up and play better talent, we've seen them struggle. They went and played Houston on the road and got absolutely smoked. And this will be their toughest road challenge since then. I think TCU takes care of business in an outstanding fashion here at home and get themselves another big-time win, as Jamie Dixon tends to do. Give me TCU. I'm going to lay the 4.5 points. It's my official free pick of the day. Let me know if you agree, disagree, whatever the case may be, but I think this is going to be an outstanding matchup and an awesome display here by TCU, coming back with another incredible win here after they come off that triple overtime thriller against Baylor. But for now, it's Double D, Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. Best of luck if you decide to tail. But either way, hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Good luck.